What are we doing here, Chelsea?
Oh, just ordering a brand new Bronco.
Why, though? Why did we end up doing that?
Uh,
It was my idea, right?
no. It might have been my idea. Saw the baby ones. The baby ones aren't my favorite. I'm not judging anybody, but they're not my favorite.
You mean the new Bronco 2?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what they are.
And then I saw the big white Broncos. And then I maybe needed to go to the dealership to see them a little better. And then maybe I drove it and fell in love with it. And then this happened.
Yep.
So in 5 to 6 months, I'll have a new Bronco.
So just like that, we sold your Jeep and custom ordered a brand new Bronco, which will be a 2022 hardtop. And luckily, we came on the day we did, last Friday, to test drive the demo one they have in there because it's already sold.
It's sold.
And now they won't let you drive it.
Yep.
But we got to drive it. So there it is. So I had a 2017 Jeep Wrangler, right? Brand new, 4-door. And you didn't really care for it. Tell me why you like the Bronco better than the Jeep.
The Jeep was loud and especially on the highway, is very stiff riding. And that's what I expected when we came to drive this Bronco. The showroom Bronco is a soft top. And we drove it on the highway. Very smooth ride. I was blown away. It was a little loud, but it was a soft top.
Yeah.
I'm just not a soft top girl. So you could still, with the hard top, you still get to take them off if you want. But like I said, we live in Montana. Soft top's just not a good idea. So that's what I really like about this compared to your Jeep. It's eons away in how smooth the ride is.
Yep, and the features, right?
Yeah.
My Jeep was a Sport and it was very plain.
It was very utilitarian.
It had nothing for options. And so we ordered the Outer Banks, which is kind of like the one level above like what an XLT would be.
Yeah.
So it has the nav that you have to have your phone plugged in for. It has the backup camera with the 8-inch screen. It has like the mid-level infotainment system.
Yeah.
It has heated front seats.
It is super exciting. You get to take off the fenders.
Yeah.
So that if we wanted to go, rock climbing or crawling or just even have some fun in the mountains, I don't have to worry about my brand new Bronco getting scratched up because you take it off and when you're done, put it back on.
And we are going to do that, and that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
We might have another 4x4 kicking around that we can kind of battle it against, right? I couldn't believe how nice it drove, how snappy the V6 EcoBoost was, the 2.7, and how short the turning radius was.
Yeah.
It turned a lot shorter than my Jeep did.
Yes.
And I
very
think
much.
they're actually longer than the Jeep.
I
so.
think they're also wider.
But anyway, it blew me away how much more luxurious and nicer it was than my Jeep Wrangler. Our goal here is to show you right now what it's like ordering a brand new Bronco at the end-ish of 2021. It's the end of the model year, so ours is actually going to be a 2022.
They didn't have any hard tops. They were having a hard time with the hard tops for the 2021s.
Yep.
And they're actually having to replace them. So if you wanted a hard top, it's gonna be a 2022. So ours is gonna be a 2022.
And we'll be totally honest with we're not getting a deal on it. Nothing is sponsored. This is us.
There's no incentives.
Right. This is us plunking down our hard-earned dollars on a brand new Bronco just to tell you what it's like and because we want one. So we placed our order August 27th, 2021. We picked out everything we wanted, put down $1,000, right? We wrote him a check for $1,000.
Yep.
And then the rest of it will be due when it comes in. And this is what they're telling us now. January of 22 is what the salesman said.
Within the first quarter.
Yeah,
of
but then I kind of
2022.
pressed him on it because I'm like, really? I heard there's problems with the tops.
I'm going to be a realist.
Yada, yada.
Sometime in the first quarter.
Yeah, so I pushed him on it and he said, well, first quarter for sure.
Yeah.
First quarter, so March at the latest.
Yeah.
We'll show you a little clip real quick of like how you build it on their website and what it's going to look like.
You start with, your base package. You want super basic, big bend. They tell you it's a mainstream off-roading, adventure, off-roading in style. What else have we got here?
If you click, yeah, there you go.
Got Badlands, Wild Track, First Edition.
Which I don't think you can get the first editions anymore.
I don't think you can anymore. We did Outer Banks. We needed the 4 doors. You can do view details. They'll tell you what all is different. Start your build. The very first thing you get to do is pick the color. I like silver. I like it a lot. I believe the gentleman that we were dealing with told us the 2022s are going to have a different blue and a different green. So I think that's one difference between the 21s and 22s.
He said that dark blue antimatter is going away.
This antimatter is going away, which is kind of a bummer. It was beautiful. It's one of those things in the showroom. It looked black, but when you get it out in the sun, it was really, really pretty. So that is kind of a bummer that that's going away, but...
That's the one we test drove. That's what color it was.
But I went with Iconic Silver, and they take you step by step. What's included with the Outer Banks package, which I already selected before, and if I wanted to go here, it tells me that I would have to go to the Sasquatch package, which I chose not to do. It made more sense not to, especially considering it's almost $5,800.
Oh, is it that much?
Uh-huh. So I just stuck with what they have, and if I wanted to go bigger later, I can without paying that much. So,
no, so the Outer Banks, they come with all-terrain 32-inch tires on an 18-inch wheel.
Okay.
And those are the wheels there. They're black with the silver outline on the spokes.
Okay.
And so we checked hardtop, which is like a $700 option.
That says, yeah, right here.
And then we also, and you can see the render will change immediately.
Yeah, it'll change.
It's pretty cool.
What you added or took away or whatever.
And then we did sound deadener on the hardtop because that's a free option.
Bumpers, I didn't feel the need to get the fancy ones, but if you want to
it'll show you
see
how
what
it all
they
changes.
look like, it'll show you exactly how it changes it. I just didn't feel like I needed that. Exterior options, you can get bash plates, didn't feel I needed that. Paint protection film. So powder coated tube step already included. I didn't feel I needed a brush guard. Didn't want the lock kit. I did want the engine block heater. We live in Montana, it gets cold. The remote start is pretty standard, I believe. It's included.
I think it comes with all trim levels. Maybe not the base one, but...
Maybe, but ours has it. Keyless entry pad. I did not choose this because I can't remember numbers.
Well, and when you have the key fob, they're kind of useless.
It's true. The headlamps, those are included.
Yeah, it comes with
I think they look pretty cool.
It comes with the up-optioned headlights on the
So
Outer Banks.
did change this. Black Onyx is included, but you get to decide, the accent color.
The accent color.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we went with roast with the Black Onyx, which is, I think it's weird that this changes to blue and it's not blue in this option.
I dig it.
But it's one of those things. So you can we chose the cloth. You can, of course, get leather.
It's like a $2,000 option.
Yes, it's almost $2,200 more.
Yeah.
So we just went with good old roast.
Oh, and the front seats are heated standard.
Yes. In the Outer Banks package.
Yep.
Cargo area protector. Did we end up getting this guy?
We did. The big rubber mat. Yep. It's got a big
Will it
Bronco.
show us what it is? Let's see.
I don't know if it shows you a big picture.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's got a big Bronco logo on it.
Yeah.
And then you got the floor mats too, the full coverage.
I didn't get the assistance kit on-road or off-road.
Yeah.
Temperature control, it's included. Auxiliary switches, I did not get those because I don't plan on getting...
Off-road lights, winch.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of those things, so it just didn't make sense for me. Auxiliary switches in overhead. Oh, that's the one we just talked about. Yep. Sorry. I did get the floor liners, front and rear. When we test drove ours, they're really nice,
Yeah, it's a
really
nice full
nice.
coverage.
Full
It even
coverage.
goes
They're
up
hard
like
plastic, goes up the side and
goes
up the
up the side of
front.
the center hump.
It was the same in the back seat.
Yep.
So for this price, I really thought that was a good deal. So we got that. I did not choose storage bags for the top panels and back doors. It's included for front doors, but if you want the back doors, it's extra. I chose not to. Heated steering wheel, yes, I would have loved it,
But it was another thing where you have to upgrade to the
you have to
high,
go to
the
the
luxury
Lux
package.
package.
Yeah, which is
And I,
quite a bit more money.
yeah, didn't want to.
Ford's big on doing everything in packages now instead of individual options.
Wireless charging pad, didn't need it. 360-degree camera. I think it's a really cool idea. You have to go to the high package.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a good idea. For me, I really just wanted help with the backup. I had a backup camera in my Jeep and I loved it. And now I'm really not sure how to live without it. So I like the backup camera. You can also get the bigger touchscreen with swipe capability. I was fine with what it had. I believe you have to go to another package for this one as well. Oh, maybe not. You can just add that. Audio upgrade. I just did what was included.
But now here's the big option.
I did not do the built-in nav. I did the one where you connect your phone and it pops up on your screen.
Work through Apple CarPlay.
Yes.
Because we did that in the Jeep and it works awesome.
It worked great. Powertrain. Here is where we went to the bigger engine. It's only 1900. That's really not that much for how much more you're going to get, in my opinion.
And it, in the render is pretty cool. It even changes the engine.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So
transmission, I don't think we said, but it is going to be the 10-speed automatic.
I didn't want the advanced 4x4. I just went with part-time
regular old selectable 4-wheel drive.
Rear axle ratio, we also did not change that. We just kept with what was included. Okay, so equipment groups. We went with mid-package, the one that's included in the Outer Banks.
Things to add.
You could add towing. I'm not using it for towing, so...
No, and it'll only tow like 3,500 pounds, so it's not really... I mean, we have a Super Duty for that.
And for the super outdoorsy, I mean, they have some cool stuff. So here's
it'll give you your totals.
Yeah, your summary of exactly everything you checked. And you can, this would be
that's a
for
lease.
a lease. Click on the little calculator. And if you want to finance it, so they put in 5%. That's not our rate here. So, but you at least get to see what it would be. So that's our total price.
Oh, and it's got another shot of the interior down there. Yep.
I don't know if I can.
This is the coolest, most intuitive vehicle-like building thing that I've used before. The salesman did say that it's different than any of the other Ford stuff on the website. The Bronco one is its own.
Yeah.
Which I can see why. It's really cool.
You can get updates. You can give them their email, and anything that they update on the Broncos, anything new coming out, they'll let you know. Since we did order one, they're sending us emails as the process is going along. All right, we've already received our confirmation email. They got our order. Everything looked good. Our salesman told us that we would be getting an email when they're going to start our build, hopefully throughout the build. If there's anything that, you know, we had picked that for some reason there's going to be an issue, they will let us know right away. They're going to let us know when it's has left the factory and is on our way to us, and they'll let us know when it's here. And with any luck, guys, we will be able to actually like get to the train yard. We live somewhere where this is where they come through. They come right through our town. So we're hoping that maybe we can get a shot of it literally coming off the train. That would be super exciting. I would absolutely love that. So cross your fingers for me. That's going to be awesome. I really hope you guys liked this. I hope it helped. It was a really fun and easy process. You get to play. You get to see exactly what it looks like with the options that you picked. I don't know if I showed you, but there's a button here for you can have
doors off, you can have the roof off. They show you everything and anything you want to see. It was really easy for me. I enjoyed it a lot. I really appreciate all you guys watching our stuff. We both appreciate it. Ring the bell, give us a like, tell your friends. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.